Hello everyone, welcome to episode 4 of McFizzle's Hardcore Survival World Season 8. And I'm exploring the world, going around on my little boat. Just finished off this next map, and so I'll be heading back to my base. But I just like showing when I finished a map. I think this is the top map, the one above the home screen map. So it's either that one or it's the one over the top right of, if it was a block of 9. So, but yeah, we've got a big lake in the middle here. We've got there's some good stuff around. But yeah, still on the lookout for some jungle wood and some dark oak, if I can find some. Propping along, heading back to the base. I think this is where my actual base is. Is it? Yes. Alright, this is where I'm going to be starting my... I finally run out of storage in my little temporary base. So what I'm going to do is, in one of the first worlds that I made when I started playing Minecraft, I believe it was on the PlayStation 3 edition when I had a family game with my family, obviously. We made a giant storage area out of in the shape of a giant chest. So I thought I'd recreate that in this world, and I was going to try and make it in the style, like, see how all of the individual sort of segments of the chest are different colors. I was going to try and do that, but just looking at it there, it's too complicated. I can't be bothered doing that, so I'm just going to make it straight out of oak like I did the first time in the old world. So I think it'll be big enough for me to have all of the storage that I'll need, but it'll also be big enough for me to move my base inside, my little temporary house inside, my storage, my enchantment room inside, and so at least it'll all be in the one spot. So I'm just counting how many. It's about 12 blocks across, and two more for the border. So it'll be about 14 blocks. But I'm going to be making it so for every one block it'll be 2 blocks, so 2 by 2. So it'll be about 56 blocks across. Quick little edit there. I forgot to put in my little dissolve, but anyway, this is back in the mines, in the strip mine, and I'm looking for, just looking around, exploring this cave, and I found this area before, but I've been looking, when I've been doing my mining, I've sort of been trying to find the strip mine that this thing that I found before, the zombie spawner, so I can start a XP grinder. But this is it. I found it finally. It took me ages. It took me many days trying to find it. So what I'm going to do now is just dig around the perimeter of the spawner and then dig up to the surface so I know where it is, and then hopefully get started on making a spawner relatively soon. So this is me just going around the edges. And now I'm starting, like, similar to the water elevator, I'm just making a spiral staircase around the mob spawner, so I know where it is, when I get to the surface. But also, it's just sort of so I don't have to dig straight up or straight down, or eventually this will all be filled in with the spawner itself. But I've got some ideas of what I want to do in this world, and one of those things might involve this spawner, but we'll have to see. I'm not getting it too ahead of myself this time, because we all know what happens when I get ahead of myself in these hardcore survival worlds. and I end up dying. So I'm going to try and keep everything under my hat, so to speak. So this is it. I'm getting up to dirt level now, so I feel like I must be getting close to the top of the staircase. So let's see where we turn up. Hopefully it's not nighttime. Oh, it is nighttime. Okay, so we're going to have to quickly find somewhere to sleep. Is there a house? Is there a door in here? Can we get in there? Is there no stair? Can I put my bed in here? Do I have a bed on me? Nope. I guess we'll just have to go back down into the hole and... Oh, there's a spider there. So we're in a village, which is useful. So we'll hopefully be able to find the entrance to this mob spawner if we just find a village in a spruce wood area. So here I am I know there was one over, you can see on the map where I am, sort of up in the top in the middle. That was a spruce wood village that I found earlier when I was filling in the maps, but I don't think this is where my mob spawner comes out. So that must mean that there's another spruce wood village around near where my home base is, that has got the entrance to the thing in it. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating, but it's also encouraging that there's more villages around, so hopefully I can trade with them, or take them into my village farm when I eventually get it. So this must be map number 2, which is the top right of the 9-block map, thing. So I love this spot. I thought this was the spot I found earlier, but I love this spot. It's like a valley with huge mountains around it, and if you just look back there a little bit, you would have seen that there's a jungle not too far away. So over in the if I'm facing to the left, so yeah, over sort of to the left. So, but yeah, I really love this area. I don't think I would build. I don't think I'll build anything here in this series. I might, if it lasts a long time, I might come back to this area. But I really like just the idea of a village in the middle of a giant valley. I think it looks beautiful. Weird. Not the best editing so far in this video. Okay, here he is, the jungle. Yeah, so we've got some watermelons there. We've got sweet jungle wood that we need for our water elevator. And we'll hopefully find some bamboo, which we can use for future building projects. So we've got a couple of birds. I think we'll find some birds. Oh, there's a bird. So that's good. They're my go-to pets at the moment, is the birds. See, I've got 2 birds, Red and Birdly Jr., and that's awesome. So yeah, we've found everything we want. We're just exploring, trying to fill in this map if we can, before we head back to the base, because save us having to come all the way back here. But yeah, score. So we think we've got all the different types of wood we need now, and we can get to work on our water elevator. So it's jungle wood, I think, is next. So we'll put out logs in, jungle logs, and put that in. Get rid of that torch there. Then we'll put in some planks. Oh, that's not how we like. How we now get some plank. We'll put our planks in a minute. We've got some water buckets that we can fill in. So far we're making some progress with our water elevator. Unfortunately, the next bunch of wood that we need is going to be in the nether. It's the blue wood and the redwoods. You know, those two new things that came in with the new nether update, which I haven't really had a lot of familiar with, except dying in the blue wood area in the last season 7. So I'm a bit nervous. I know there is some trees nearby in where my nether portal spawns in. There is, I think it's the blue trees maybe, so I should be able to get them relatively easy. But yeah, again, I'm not getting too far ahead of myself because of what happened in the last season. So yeah, doing alright. We've got our jungle logs, we've got our dark oak, we've got our acacia. So now it's acacias next. So you know, I'm less happy about the design of this water elevator with all the different types of wood and all the different types of blocks. I'm less impressed by how it looks, but it's more. I think it's an interesting design in terms of just exploring the Minecraft world and just all the different types of blocks. It's more of a record of all the blocks that you can get than looking great, which is not always my strongest suit in my Minecraft worlds. I think it makes me appreciate those Minecraft players that have really beautiful worlds, because it's a lot of effort and choices and, you know, skill goes into doing that, which I just don't have the patience for or the ability for. I think sometimes just sort of it gets very tiresome for me, very frustrating, and but you know, different strokes for different folks. So we're getting there with this water elevator. That's the main thing. And yeah, I guess we're sort of hit a bit of a roadblock though now, because we do need to try and get some more wood. Not that we're doing a lot of mining at the moment either, because my number one focus is the giant chest, because I need the room for storage, and having a better sort of base and stuff would be good. So this is me coming down to put the dark oak stuff in, I think. I needed some oak logs. All I had was dark oak planks, because I'm using the dark oak for the border of my chest. You know how there's sort of, on a chest there's sort of a dark line around the outside of the chest, and you know, where the handle, not the handle, the lid goes. That's where I'm using a lot of dark oak in my giant chest, so I thought I'd do a bit. That's why I didn't have any logs, I just had the planks. But you haven't seen that yet. That's what's happening upstairs. But yeah, we're getting there with the dug out quite a bit. We're, you know, several blocks high. The bubbles are coming up, which is good. That's another problem I had that was in the sphere world in season 6, where the water elevator stopped working for I think it was blocked by some gravel or something, or some sand, and sort of ruined the process. But so far so good in this world. Alright, we're getting some more planks. Sorry if I keep bumping the microphone. I try and get comfortable and keep bumping things with my arms. It's hard for me to stay still and talk. I get excited. What can I say? Alright, so we're slowly getting there. We've got one more bucket of water to put in, and that's as much as we can do for now. So we'll head back up to the surface, I think. Okay, speaking of dark oak, This is me putting the final planks in, which will be the floor of the chest. I mean, technically, I think the giant chest, the bottom of a chest is the same as the sides. It's a dark coloured block around the edge, and then it's different colours in the middle. So technically, it should be oak, inside on the floor. But the dark oak looks so much better as a floor. So I'm happy with it. You can see it's it looks okay. I'm going to have the stairs here. So I'm going to have two doors. There's the floor. You can just see it just looks so much better with than if it was oak, I think. But I'm not going to dig it up, now. I don't know. Who knows? But I don't imagine I'm going to dig it up at this stage. But I'm quite, I think the dimensions of the place it should be big enough for all my needs. So now I'm going to put in this staircase that's sort of going to go around the corner because it's going to be quite tall. So I'm going to need, it's going to be probably about 3 floors on the inside of the chest. So we've jumped forward a little bit here. I'm clearing out all the ground around the chest. I want to have as pretty much nothing around my base as possible, so you can see the chest from a long way away, and I can also see mobs should they spawn anywhere around at night. Ooh, I got a passing the time trophy. Lovely. Oh, thank you. That's good. I don't even know how you get that one. Anyway, we got it. So that's the clearing of the land. This is the first floor. I've got a little balcony, well, not a balcony, but like a, an open gap in the floor. So I just put some railings around it, some fences so I don't fall in. I'm a bit worried that this building will get struck by lightning and burn down. But if that happens, then oh well, at least it'll make for a good video. But yeah, so I finished the top floor. I'm putting in my little protected area so I don't get any fall damage around there. And yeah, so it's getting there. I'm about I don't even know if I'm halfway there yet on the chest, but progress is being made for sure. Now this is getting to the end of the cutting down of the trees. So I'm not going to go into these spruce woods yet. I think that'll probably be far enough away. So I've just gotten rid of all the oak and the birch around my base in the immediate area, and I'm getting rid of all these seeds and stuff just so I can just see any mobs from quite as far away as I can. But what I'm also going to do is level all of this, all these hills. So it's all going to be around about the size of where the grass is around the chest. It's going to be expanding out at that flat from the chest as far out as I can go, like at least until the ocean. So yeah, this is me getting rid of that was where my first water endless water source was. So I'm digging down this stuff, and then I'm going to fill in the gaps around the chest, and just keep flattening out the world, or at least around my base. And we'll just see how far I go. It's probably not going to be forever, but it'll again, it's mostly for protective reasons, but also I think it's going to sort of help you know, it's going to look alright eventually, you know, but it is a bit time consuming, but you know, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that's not really a big issue for me. So yeah, that's about all I've done. And yeah, it's the first time you've seen me in a while, so I'm now up to date. And thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.